Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to AutoTrash. Tonight's episode is family friendly. Yes.
I do like family friendly. Oh, my name's Matt, and today I'll be rasping eater.
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm Roger, the sensible one.
You
I'm
won't
Marcus, and I'm awesome.
And I'm Sven Harvey, and I'm various things which are quite worrying.
Don't we usually have a cue to say, here is our special awesome guest?
But he
And
already
he's already
said
done it.
hello. He already said hello.
Hello! Very good to have you on the program, Sven.
Yes,
Thank you for bringing me on. This should be fun.
It's going to be very fun, especially with the Megatron. Yes, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do that too bloody well. I'm sorry. You do that so well. David Kay's now out of a job.
Oh, he's too busy being Optimus these days anyway.
Guy can't decide who he wants to be nowadays. Identity crisis.
Yes. He wants to be on both sides. Oh, wait a minute. That means he can be IDW Megatron, doesn't it? He can do
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh Christ. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. First off, we have a question. Question number uno. Do you have a scoria?
No.
And you all thought the Warden question was coming.
No, but no, it's going to be changed now to scoria for the time being. So you don't have a scoria, do you? Says the guy who's got a G1. You got a G1 Grimlock sitting in front of you, so you've found the Dinobots, and yet you don't have a scoria. Disgraceful, sir. How dare you?
I have the closest thing I need.
Have
Thank
the
you.
other one slag there too.
Can we say that being family friendly?
Slag, yes, because it refers to a great big melted lump of metal that's been torched. That's what he does. He's a flamethrower.
Slag, one of my favourite Transformers from the original
Yes.
series.
Yes.
Slag's not rude. I mean, you can say slag all you like. If you want to say slag, Matt, you can say slag. Go on, say slag.
Slag. You slag.
Oh, I could just imagine Megatron saying that in the show now. Just a black rat there every episode. Black Ragnar, you slag.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I was down the shops during the Armada period of time, and I found this Dinobot called Slapper.
Oh, skimpy out and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't breathe right now. It doesn't help that I smoke. Oh dear. God, you don't have a scoria. It's a shame. Well, whoever out there does have a scoria, I apologise for your quality control problems. I really do.
As it's Matt's fault, we're blaming Matt for everything.
Oh,
That's right, Matt was the sabotage at the factory.
yes, I thought myself right. I don't want people having scoria. I want one too. I just want to be the only one. But then for some reason I decided to pick up the one that was sabotaged so badly. It needs to go to the doctors. Oh God. Oh, mine had horrible
To
quality.
a butcher instead.
Yep. Got to the butcher. He's fixing it up for me. It's pretty much halfway done. He just needs some springs. He said he needs to help with the hips and knees. Then my score will be right as rain. Now I'll get it back. Yay.
I do believe Roger asked the first real question.
So, Sven, you're our
Yeah.
special guest. We don't want to hear about Slag. We would like to hear about you.
Uh-oh.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Right, well, I'm married. I have 4 kids. The eldest of which is going to university in September, which makes me feel old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My my third child is Daniel, who I had to take to Toys R Us the other day to buy Age of Extinction Dinobots, and I was like, what the hell? And I was really distinctly disturbed by the packaging that the Slug was in when it had the G1 bits on the side, because it was the Evolutions version, and it has like G1 Slug. I was like, there is no G1 Slug, and it was represented by a Minicon. I'm like, right. This is not on.
Unacceptable.
No, it's definitely unacceptable. As far as collecting is concerned, I've been collecting Transformers since Prime first hit the shelves. I actually had what I discovered later to be a Battle Convoy, which had been repackaged as a sample for Hasbro UK, which unfortunately I do not have anymore, which is kind of depressing, and I wish I still had it. But it was basically, I didn't realise until not that long ago exactly what it was, so that was a bit bizarre because he had the pilot. I was like, oh, okay. So,
And the metal plates.
Metal plates, yes. The whole shebang. So yes, I'm a bit of a shame I don't have that anymore, because it was in a box that sounds like, from the description, because I don't know how many pictures or anything of it, which is really annoying. It sounds like it was just a Diaclone box, possibly from Italy, with a Transformer sticker on top, which was just basically to show what the product looked like. It was nothing more than that before they came out. So yeah, fun. Apart from Transformers, I have some Star Wars, well, a couple of Star Wars things, which are lightsabers, which I've modified with Autobot and Decepticon logos, as you do. I've got some Star Trek stuff. There's a few Daleks and Cybermen running around, and more Amigas than I know what to do with.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I like your collection, actually. I've seen some pictures of what you have. I'm very jelly. Yes.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh dear me. So with those sort of figures, you said that you like to collect. Do you have a particular favourite amongst them, or like favourite per line? That you might have a favourite Transformer, you might have a favourite Doctor Who toy, favourite Star Trek. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm enjoying the Star Trek official Starships collection at the moment. And the good thing about that line is they're doing models of some of the ships that would never, ever get released in the other way. Seeing things like the Krenim Time Ship and the Krenim Temporal Weapon Ship and things like that, which would never be released as a model or anything like that in any other way. My favourite starship is probably the Enterprise refit, or possibly the Phase 2 refit, if we ever see that in physicals, because Phase 2 refit is being done by Tobias Richter recently for the Star Trek Phase 2 fan show, but he also works on the this, that and the other for the official stuff, so yeah, that's pretty cool. What else? I mean, Transformers wise, my favourite characters Prime and Jazz and Red Alert, and I'll stop now. As far as my favourite toy, it's always going to boil down to G1 Optimus for me, the original G1 Optimus, because that package, that toy as a whole, having the cab, the roller, and the trailer with the battle stroke repair platform, that just embodies a really good set. It's not just a toy, it's a set of toys, essentially, that trundle off down the road. Of the more recent stuff, Masterpiece Grimlock.
That's a good choice. Masterpiece Grimlock is the epitome of Masterpiece toys.
Yes.
A lot of people, a lot of people love that.
I very specifically got the Hasbro first issue of it because it was more G1 toy, like in paint applications, and it had the comic crown, so yes, I'll have that.
Oh, Marcus has something to say?
I've seen your collection, and Ents, they're everywhere. You've got toys, collectibles, computers everywhere. How does your family cope with that?
It's not really everywhere. I've got sort of like the dining room end of my dining lounge area is kind of mine, essentially. But it was the video game stuff is mostly packed away and only pulled out when I need it and things like that. So yeah, I only tend to have a couple of A1200s kicking around to be used Amiga-wise, and yeah, I mean the things is the boys have games consoles as well and things like that. So yeah.
You have a geeky household then.
Yes.
Oh wow, so jealous.
Well, Claire's got the full set of Stargate on DVD, so that gives you an idea.
For children, are they following in their fathers and mothers' footsteps?
Jim shockingly keeps running off in my starships.
No, Jim, put it back. No, Jim. Jim, put it back.
Jim, no. Put back the Enterprise.
Starship Jim, but not as you know it.
He's decided. Jim has decided that his favourite version of the Enterprise is the 1701A. So
You saved the ship. You saved us all.
yes.
I'm still not really familiar with like a lot of the Star Trek lore. I know like the basics, but that's it. I mean,
No, don't start him off.
my brain! Oh, my mind! You can't take it all.
I go through Pandora's box.
Yes.
Thanks, Sven. Tell us a bit about Star Trek. It's like, no!
Another
the Enterprise
time. As I said, all I know about the basics is I've watched all of the films they've done, like the originals from the early 80s and 90s, and the new one and the Next Generation films and the J.J. Abrams ones. And I've watched all of Star Trek Voyager, and I've watched just episodes here and there of all the other Star Trek series, because just like programming in the UK when they're being streamed on channels like Sci-Fi and like Gold, for example, just weird channels like that. Just it's so it's not really cohesive system. So you get one and you think, oh, the next episode's going to be on like the day after. But then all of a sudden, the day after, all of a sudden, it's like 2 series later, and you think, right, okay. And I think that maybe not. So I just don't really keep up with.
Yeah, I mean, with Trek, my parents got me into that because we had the James Blish novelizations. I've got the touch, yes. So James. Watch it, or we'll start singing it. That won't be good. That'll put people off for life.
That'll be AA karaoke. AA.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
What's beneath you no like that song? What's beneath you like Lady Gaga?
How dare you?
Don't punish what's beneath you.
Oh dear. But anyway, right, back to Trek. My parents got me into original series stuff, and I watched Star Trek 2 at the cinema, and I got into Next Gen, and while I was watching Next Gen, I related more to Wesley than anybody else.
Wesley.
Yes. Hey, I was what? I was a teenage smartass. Of course, I'm going to relate to Wesley.
Please specify the nature of the medical emergency.
You do.
Can we change the subject?
Yes.
That's got to be.
Go on then.
Apologize.
I want Star Trek, please. I don't mind.
God damn. So, Rogers, what's up next?
Oh, have we done the family bit? Okay then.
It's already asked.
You've been paying attention.
No, I was drawing
Wait,
pictures.
no, do you want to have 36 cups of coffee? Oh, yeah. Supposed to have 40.
Hello, McFly. Hello.
Whoa, this is heavy. Great Scott!
Come on. Is there something wrong with the gravity in 1985?
Sven, my question to you, sir,
Yeah.
is what is your favourite from the media? Is it like the cartoon, the comics, music, or something else? And what's your favourite biscuits?
Biscuits? Jaffa
Yeah, we always ask that.
cakes.
Hey, wait,
Yes.
you said Jaffa cake, but they're cakes.
Oh,
Or are they biscuits?
I think you'll find they're biscuits. They're pretending to be cakes. They're disguised.
I was wondering who Sven reminded me of now. He looks like Simon from the Oxcast. If you don't know who that is, look it up on YouTube. You have no idea how commonly similar these two look. It's
I
amazing.
actually think he looks like a younger version of Patrick Moore.
Why? Yes.
What he does.
Well, Dominic.
I'm sure Andy will be agreeing with you immensely.
If you press A, B, A, C, A, D on Mortal Kombat 1, it will bring up the blood sheet. Thank you, Dominic.
Yes.
Abacab.
Have a cab. Mega Drive.
Anyway, I take it we're referring to Transformers when you said media.
Yes, we are, yes.
Yes, we are.
So much for being
Obviously,
a serious one.
obviously, I enjoyed the soundtrack from the 1986 film because I have a soul.
You've got the touch.
Oh, yeah.
You
got the power.
You got the power. Arise, venomous prime.
When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm.
Sven wouldn't say Optimus. You go, yes.
But it's always going to be the original UK comic.
We're getting a lot of people that prefer the comic to the actual G1 cartoon. A lot of people are.
The reason for
We talk to
that.
intelligent people, though, isn't it? People are like more cerebral.
Well, this is the
Rather
thing.
than just
is that-
That's a little bit insulting to the people that have come on this podcast and said, I really love the G1 series, and you've just gone, oh, well, the people are like...
No.
Are more...
There's those that are quiet that want to read something and have the images in their own mind. There's those that need instant gratification from images on the screen, which I'm from both camps on that one. I like to watch the cartoon, and I also like to read the comics.
Nice save. Continue saying.
What do you mean it's not a save? It's a fact.
There are thinkers and there are doers. Yeah.
Those that do a lot of thinking, think about doing, but don't.
Yeah. On our family-friendly show tonight.
I mean, to be honest, the comic is actually secondary to me to the original tech specs and by profiles, because even the comic didn't transfer everything that was originally written for the characters over. So, and for instance, even in the comic, you only ever saw Roller and the trailer for Prime used properly once or twice. Plague of the Insecticons being the only time that was actually played up properly. So there's gaps in all of the media in a way, to me. Sorry, did I just bring you down? I apologise.
Do you like any of the TV series? I imagine you still watch the new ones that come about.
TV series, yes.
Please tell me you like Beast Wars. Whisper it just to start the show.
Yes.
Our knees, Wheeljack.
Don't worry about that now. Let's get back to Icon.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with Beast Wars is that, especially with the end of season 2 and beginning of season 3, it tied in with my G1 for all intents and purposes, essentially. And then when you got Simon Furman writing an episode towards the end of season 3, I'm like, okay, yeah, that'll do. After DC Fontana's already written an episode in the middle of season 3. So I'm like, well, yeah, exactly. Star Trek. One of the Star Trek writers, so...
I didn't realise that, damn.
Yes.
Marcus has a question.
Yes, I do indeed. It's a very important question. Primus or the Quintessons?
Primus. Dear God. That Quintesson, no, just no. No.
Guilty or innocent?
Innocent. Feed him to the Shockticons.
Oh my God, that was really good. Oh no. I bet you practice these voices in front of a mirror on a daily basis. You must do to get these.
No.
Yeah, no. Yes you do. Yes you do. Yes you do. Rospilot says you do.
No!
Right
universe hallucinator?
Oh. I'm pretty sure everyone listening to the podcast is like, Waspilot is pissing me off now. Oh no. It's like, oh no, I've had enough for Waspinator. It's like, no, yeah, peace off.
No way, two can play.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. I apologise most profusely. I'm lying, obviously, with the apology. But such heroic nonsense.
Before I gets blown away to atoms.
Yeah. Right, anyway, Primus, 13, first 13, rise from planet. One of them buggers off, the second one buggers off as well, just to really confuse things. Yeah.
That's a good way to put it, actually. One just disappears, disappears too.
One calls himself Megatronus, buggers off and comes back as the Fallen or wherever he is, and the other one goes off and becomes the Liege Maximo and starts taking over the rest of the universe. That's quite rude, really.
They popped off to go get a quick McDonald's before world domination. You never know.
They popped off the cyber form a few worlds, which is a bit rude,
On my way, I'll get a kebab.
Yeah.
Couple of pints of Energon and I'll go back and kick the crap out of everybody.
Energon fuel, you mean? Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And some Cybertonium.
Oh god. Well, it could be worse. It could be Transformium.
Oh, you beat me to it!
He was going there.
I was going to say that. No. Oh, God's sake.
Oh, wait, hold on. Don't you mean Minecraftonium?
Beryllium baloney!
It's a salami!
Me, Grimlock, no like you.
And we know that you like your masterpiece figures. You're a big fan of masterpiece figures.
Yes.
So is there any masterpiece figures that you know are coming out very soon that you are really looking forward to?
I like the look of Wheeljack.
It's gone now.
Trying to refer to Bumblebee.
Hint, Roger.
Another instalment of the Yellow Mold.
Oh, but it looks lovely.
Yes, it does. To be fair,
How you said that, it's almost as if you've got to make an appointment with the doctors for that. Oh, I've got a bit of the yellow mould. Better go to doctors.
It appears to come with an exosuit. That's quite disturbing. Yes, to be honest, I will get a Bumblebee and a Wheeljack eventually when I can. The one that I'm not looking forward to at the moment is Ultra Magnus.
Oh, really?
I'm a Prime fan. Where's my white Prime?
That's it.
Where's my white Prime? I want my white Prime.
Patience, young Padawan.
That's so racist. You're not Prime. Is he not good enough for a black
Prime? I have my black Prime. I have 2 red Primes from this mold. I need to get another red one with black bits around his eyes, and I need to change all of their eyes to yellow immediately, if not sooner. Blue eyes, damn you, no, yellow. I also want the purple Prime, but that ain't gonna happen in a hurry.
What the Evangelion Prime?
Yes.
Yes, I need that so badly. I'm a massive
Or
fan of
as I refer to him as, Road Ram.
Roadmap.
Not forgetting the masterpiece Bape as well.
Yes, I know. I haven't even got the G1 babes. Ugh.
For anybody that doesn't know what Bape is, it's bathing ape, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yes, Bathing Ape Store.
So, know why it's called bathing ape, because I'm ignorant on that one.
It's just the name of the company that's selling them. That's all. I think it's a department store in Japan. I think. Don't quote me. But yeah, they basically get exclusive versions of things, and they've already had 3 exclusive Optimus Prime repaints. So it's G Optimus Prime in green camo, grey camo, and red camo.
Wow.
They've already had.
I've never even heard of these. This is the first.
Right. Some pictures may have to be thrown in your direction now.
Pictures will be added to the podcast for other people who don't know what these are. Yeah.
And I'm still missing the music label convoys, both the Magnus coloured one and the G1 one, and the limited edition red and the bright red trailer one as well, which I can't remember whose it's for, because it was a pop group one specifically for them, and I can't remember the details, but yeah, it's that one as well. I want all the primes. All the primes.
Sound like
Every prime that exists.
Except certain ones that are also referred to as Murder Prime.
Psycho.
I think it's possible someone actually owns every single prime that actually exists and every variation.
Jeremy Turner!
Yeah,
I've even got an 1/8 of how many primes are out there.
Yeah, because
There's another guy, isn't there? What's he called? That American fella who draws the comics and puts them on House of Steel regularly.
Oh,
You know what I mean, don't you? He's got a lot.
I can't remember his name, but I know. I do have a rough idea who you mean.
He's got a lot.
He does have a fair few. Whilst
Is that every single one that exists, though?
the problem is that even the G1 Prime, there's so many variations and mixtures of the variations that were got marketed out. It's crazy. I mean, you've even got situations where you had metal plate trailers with the wrong cab being shipped out and all sorts. So, yeah, it's
whilst
By default, if you collected primes, you'd have to collect Magnus too, because that's a variation in a way.
yes. So I do. Which is why the Masterpiece Magnus annoyed me.
You're not bothered about the red bumper then? Since
Well,
there's a lot
now,
of controversy over
to
that.
be honest, the red bumper, I didn't even realise he had the red bumper in the TV show, because clearly I hadn't seen enough of him in the TV show for that to make sense to me. And I didn't even realise he had a red bumper in the film, because for some reason I keep mentioning him in Diaclone colours in the film. Because I saw that trailer, I keep seeing that trailer in my head. Where he's in Diaclone colours, so I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, because he was hardly ever in vehicle mode, was he? And it was always quite at a distance in a way. So it never really registered he had a red bumper to me. So when he turned up with the red bumper, I was like, that looks a bit, why? And then people explain why, and I'm like, oh, fair enough. Because this is the thing, is that for me, that Magnus is already cartooned enough, because I can't do the toy thing with him. I can't do split down like I did with the G1 toy, so yeah, whatever.
Alright.
I'm quite looking forward to Star Saber though. That could be interesting.
Yeah, he looks nice actually. I quite like looking at him. I'm not sure when he's meant to be out though.
End of the year,
Oh, is he? What, the same time as Magnus?
just after Magnus. Magnus is October, isn't he? And I think
Mag-
Star Saber is supposed to be November, December.
Magnus is December.
Is he? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, probably on top of each other then, knowing them.
I mean,
Because I've got a feeling we might be seeing combiners next year.
yeah, after what Hasbro announced with the Generations line, 2015 is going to be about combiners. Masterpiece combiners would be rather lovely, and knowing Takara, the first one's going to be Devastator. Master.
No.
The first one should be Devastator, probably.
I would imagine it'll be Ruticus.
Bruticus.
Rumours had it that the designer of MP10 has been taken off the Masterpiece line to work on a project, and he already gave an interview stating he would love to work on the first Masterpiece lineup, which is Bruticus.
Bearing in mind that when he originally said that as well, he also said, I want to work on an Ultra Magnus based on MP10 Prime. So, it was like, well, that's happened. So, where's,
It happened-ish. The trailer looks like MP10, but that's it.
But it'd be interesting to see if they do the rumoured reissue of MP10 in white, and then you have the option of combining that with the trailer. Because that does happen.
Lots of fans going Yahoo now, saying hallelujah for that one.
It'd be interesting to see what Hasbro choose to do with their issue of it, because it's not like that's not going to get issued through Toys R Us, is it? It's going to happen at some point. It's just a case of what form it takes.
The question is, will we see it?
Mm.
Yeah, after what's happened with Grimlock and Sandstorm and Prowl, we're not getting them, are we? England's not getting it, which is rather annoying. So if you want them, you have to get them from America.
Well, we'll see, because Grimlock's still on the website.
Undercracker.
So I got that wrong then.
Cracker's still on Toys R Us. Not website, but on their system.
Yeah. Sunstorm's on their system, on the UK system. It's only Prowl that looks like it's being cancelled, and I'm wondering whether that's just a pricing issue or they're just looking at the way of marketing it slightly. I hope, but we'll see. We'll see, because they've got to have realised that $59.99 for that side, for that figure, was taking the mick.
Yeah, considering you could easily get the Takara one on eBay, for example, you could easily get one for about $45.50.
Yeah,
easily.
And Kapow were doing them for 55, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
So with everything, everything taken care of. So, it didn't make any sense at all. Especially when Sunstorm's supposed to be in the system at 70. That doesn't make any sense. And I know Grimlock at 100 is taking the mick a little bit, considering the last issue of him was $59.99.
Yep.
And actually had more paint.
I was only for a few weeks. They dropped the price drastically because it was a shelf warmer.
Was it?
Yeah.
So I barely ever saw him.
When I was in Toys R Us, shelves were chock-a-blocked with him, and I was an idiot and wished I didn't pick up a couple and then sell on at a later date, or for friends who needed one.
Yeah.
Wish I did now, to be honest, but
I'm selling them at $39.99.
Really? God, I would have bought about 10 of them at that price if I'd seen them.
Not the only one.
It's a fantastic toy. Yeah. Fantastic toy. This is the thing, he's my favourite of the masterpieces. He was challenged a little bit by MP10, to be fair. But, yeah.
Nemesis Prime for me. Nemesis Prime's just beautiful.
Yeah, he's nice. He is very, very nice. Do like that a lot.
A lot.
Very impressive.
End of the podcast, guys. So, is there any people you'd like to give a nice shout out to?
Andy Kapow. Hello, Andy. Everybody who works on auto assembly. Should give a shout out to all of them guys. Everybody on Hands of Steel, of course. Specifically Ben's Collectibles as well, because thanks to him I have an American Metroplex from Generations, which is nice. So I've got all my speech samples from the Fall of Cybertron game, because as far as I'm concerned it's Fall of Cybertron Metroplex rather than anything else. And literally everybody who's on my friends list, and because there's so many people, it's ridiculous. So just hello to everybody, because I love you all. You're all great.
And David.
Yeah, there's David as well.
Oh, yeah, the epitome that he's David. Oh, look, shiny! Yay!
Yeah, educating David. Will we return after these few short messages?
David is now part magpie. Shiny!
Right, guys, that's been a pleasure, Sven. Thanks for joining us for a chat about your life, your Transformers, and everything. I'll say goodbye, everybody.
Yes. Thank
Alright,
you very
thank
much
you.
for coming
Thanks,
on,
Sven.
Sven. Yeah.
No problem.
Please
Okay.
like and subscribe and send us toys if you want. I don't mind. No, I really don't mind. Masterpiece.
And if you want to check out Geekology as well, which is my little web show that I do with David Zab, I'm sure there'll be a link below. Won't there, Rog?
Six's thought, yeah. Of course there will. There always is.
Please watch the end credits of AutoTrash because there'll always be something interesting right at the end.
Uh-oh.
Or a comment, as Matt will tell you.
And we apologise if there's no explosion